Hello beloved, God bless you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now this video you're about to watch is from God's choice servant, Apostle Professor Joseph Suleman, the senior pastor of OMG Fire Ministry. Yes, so on this video he was teaching the congregation on some certain things. Now sometimes the devil is not just the problem of the church or the problem of some believers. The believers are the problem themselves. Yes, so he was giving some examples. He cited an example of how can a girl be living a luxurious life. She's expected to get married and she's not getting married, and she's blaming God when she has put herself on a pedestal that is higher than her current level. Yeah, some persons will just pretend that, okay, I'm rich, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a prayer warrior, whereas they don't pray and all those kind of stuff, and they are causing problems for themselves. Yes, so you will enjoy this video a lot and you'll get a lot of wisdom for this video. So watch and be blessed.
Ambition has ruined a lot of people. I will get it by all means. A young man who has no job, he has nothing, and he sees a beautiful car. He says, my dream car. How? That's not your dream car, that's your nightmare car. You don't have a job, you are not ready to work, because it's ambitious. He will get it by all means. Ambition. Anything that offends, listen, any door that offends God is not an open door. Any door that offends God is not an open door. Anything that grieves God is not an opportunity. Anything that offends God is not an open door. Anything that grieves God is not an opportunity. Ambitious people always miss their time. I preached a message some time ago. Shortcut is the killer of destiny. Shortcut, the killer of destiny. And I've told people several times, shortcut is the longest cut. I've said that people who are in a hurry always arrive destiny late. Late. You are a young lady. You are still young. You want to acquire everything. Expensive phone, expensive shoe, expensive this, live an expensive life. Everything about you is so high, so high. And if you put yourself at that standard, because of those around you, you can't step down. So your early 20s, you started living that expensive kind of life. You can't step down. You live that life to your mid-20s. When you are supposed to be thinking towards late 20s of settling down, everybody around you wants to marry is afraid because you are too high for them. You are blaming the devil. You are binding the devil. The young man is coming. He said, I think the Lord is showing me something. And he looked at your hand. He saw your phone, 1 million. He said, the Lord is actually showing me that I should greet you. I'm on my way. If they sell his father's land and the ajor that the mother collected for 2 years, it can't buy only your phone. And now you are coming to blame pastor. I've been under grace, I'm not married. In fact, I'm being to suspend this anointing. I am not the one that put you on that pedestal. You are too high to be approached. You are too expensive to be engaged. Men are optical and visible by nature. What they see is what they conclude. Women are emotional. What they feel is what controls them. Men, what they see, they look this, they look shoe, they look that. They have analyzed. They've calculated everything. And they will now use his brain, calculate his bank account. Except the stubborn and aggressive and rude ones who come to your life because when they see you expensive, they want to take their own portion. Those ones take advantage of that. Yeah, they look at you, say you are rich. Okay, that's nice. They say this one must be lonely now. By the time she hears marriage now, she will open up. I get what I want to get and I disappear. I told you the story of a pastor. A young pastor was praying for a lady who was a bank manager and to get a life partner. Was praying for the lady to get a life partner, get a life partner. And that period, there was an opportunity for the bank managers of that brand of bank to be given visas on recognition to go to the US for a training on financial investments. And anyone who has a spouse has an opening to go with a spouse. And he went to the pastor and said, there's an opportunity for me to go, but I'm not married. Pray, let God do it quickly. The pastor said, Rabaka. Cable. So, anybody that wants to marry you now, there's opportunity to go to America. I say yes. Said that I've been looking at you when you come here. The Lord have been talking. He proposed to her without the voice of God. Ambition. Getting him. His mind is America by all means. The visa he has seen in his dream. Woke up with the visa. Imagine the visa. Now, he was seeing the lady as the visa. Spoke to the lady. They rushed the marriage. Rushed everything. Quick. Rushed everything quick. A week after the marriage, the bank sent a mail to everybody that the finance house there said they have an issue and they cannot accommodate or host the conference. So for now, the trip has been put on hold till further notice. He walked to the husband, the emergency husband, walked to the guy and said, look. He said, no more trouble. He said, no. They said, look at the mail. They said, further notice. Why? Ambition ruined him. Ambition destroyed him. There are so many people. And one of the things Gehazi used was his closeness to Elisha. There are people that use their proximity to an opportunity or to an influence to enrich themselves. There are people in this church that will tell you, you want to see Papa, find me something. And if you give them, you are now a part of their sin. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, look for something for me. Look for something. Proximity to Elisha to enrich himself. Do you know people like that? They will gather everything, but they lose everything. One problem comes and they lose everything. Proximity. They collect money. They see it as an opportunity. They look proximity to a big man, a politician. Many politicians today, when you go around them, they have boys around them that collect. You want to see my boss? I can fix it. If you want to see the president of any country today, it's very easy. There are people around. Just say to them. They will put you in the engagement. In most nations. Sometimes, in my office, I see a queue and more than a quarter of the queue, no engagement. I know that something has happened. No booking, no nothing. There was no arrangement. They didn't consult me. And there are people in the church who have been members faithful for 4 years. Because they don't have money, they won't let them in. So sometimes I embarrass the people in front of them. I say, I don't have an appointment with you. Not because I'm too cautious to do that. I'm too cautious. I'm too structured. Too trained to do that. Why do I do that in presence of those people? To let them know I'm not part of any money that you gave. So the person that has been a member of church for 10 years, faithfully, in the rain, in the sun, identified with the ministry, cannot see their father because he or she is broke. And you think God from heaven will look at that person and be happy? You see, don't cheapen the anointing. Don't make people think they have influence. Some lady came here and I had the audacity to send me a message. Apostle, I listened to your message. I did this, I did that. But I came with my security and my entourage. But what put me off was that you said those without appointment cannot see you.